Hello, friend, and welcome to yet another episode where, as you can see, I've gotten a new recording software. Well, not software, but mod. I hope you enjoy it, as I certainly am getting used to it. And enjoy. We're making a farm. That's what we're doing. We're making a farm today. We're not going back in the mines. I'm not ready for that yet. Why do I have a shovel in here? We're gonna need 13 farms. Good to know, good to know. Not including animal farms, which will come at a later date and time. Oh no, we won't, we'll only need 14, okay. Or 12, goodness. We'll just save that for a rainy day. Okay. Let's build it up there. And maybe we actually use the cherries for this project. Maybe. Oh dang, I thought this would be a lot flatter than it actually is. Pumpkins! I mean, this is fine, we can flatten it out, but... Squirrel. We thought it was a bunny and we got excited, but it's not. The squirrel. This is a waste! Oh my god! Why is it in the middle of nowhere? That's kind of weird. Get a pickaxe. Wait, why don't we just build it over there? That's what he labeled flatter. Yeah, alright. Oh, we also need buckets, right? Do we have melon seeds? I do not have melon seeds. We need melon seeds. Okay. Okay. Don't have any wood, like, at all. That's great. And I'm remembering building this house and how much of a nightmare it was. And then, like, just none of the recordings saved. Oh. Oh, cool, now I have a copper helmet. Alright, friend, let's get started on the farm. In case it's not obvious, this footage is heavily sped up. Simply because, well, you know, I'm definitely going to be using this in the future, 100%. But today we are working on the farm that I cut all of my mentions out of from last episode because last episode I went cave diving. Also, speaking of cave diving, I did finally get the creeper mod to work. It turns out I didn't have it installed in the first place when I thought I did. Oopsies. But now it is actually activated. Also, the thing with this mod that I'm using is I can force the time, so you're not gonna see it turn night ever while I'm doing this, although it will be changing. Although while I was recording it, it was obviously changing times. I didn't know how to use the other camera setting. Well, I kind of did. I kind of do. But they're like a bit more complicated, and I'm gonna have to fiddle around with this mod a lot. But for now, just watching me build very quick, it's so funny. I was doing this in first person, by the way. I'm just able to like change the perspective at will. This is definitely more on the comedic side today for episodes, cause what is this? Honestly, I needed something comedic like this though. This is what I've needed. It was not intentional, but it was needed. That brought quite a smile to my face. For now, I'm just filling in this massive hole here, but later I will actually work on the physical farm area itself. Which it mostly gets done today. I mean, okay, mostly done as in there are crops in like almost every field that I make. I kind of made a few too many because I forgot you can't actually plant mushrooms. Well, I mean, you can, but you can't like traditionally grow them like you can with carrots and potatoes. And I also don't have any cactus, which is probably gonna be a thing I have to go out and find at some point, which means you'll probably get even more funny sped up footage of me going out and trying to find a cactus. But hey, I finally got to use cherry trees for this project, which I'm happy about. I'm just gonna go into first person. Well, I'm cutting down these trees because that was an awkward perspective. This is this is going to be another dumpster fire episode, but there's gonna be some good things and there's gonna be some bad about it. And you know what? That's all that matters. That's all that really matters. It's the thought that counts, not the extremely laggy mess along the way. Although it's so funny to watch. I put it the first time I tried to start recording, I put it at 5 times the speed, and it was goodness. It was too much. It was too fast. But this is still like funny fast to me. And it also helps for when I pause and start to lose my marbles within the building process. But for these, I'm just counting out 9 blocks and then I'm placing a cherry log. Speaking of which, I forgot to strip them. I'll do that next episode. I'll finish making the farm better next episode. But for now, this is just gonna be a low effort for me, very low effort for me episode where I just am showing a time lapse. It's called a time lapse of me building this. So even though like it doesn't look like it's dark, technically in the game at that time it actually was dark and I was just waiting for it to become night so that I could see. As you can see, where did my body go? I will fix this in the next episode. I'll fix it. I'll do better. I'll make it more high maintenance or high quality. For now we're just gonna watch this silly, goofy gameplay. I forgot to make sure that the weather would stay clear so you get to see that it started raining. Also, a thing I've taken notice of, and you will take notice of too later on, look at the color of the leaves on the trees. Specifically like on the oak trees, and on the dark oak trees. Watch them. Because something cool is going to happen. And it's a part of one of my mods that I knew about and was hoping would work. But I don't entirely remember all the mods that are in this mod pack that I put in. And I don't entirely remember, how many of them actually work. I think all of them work, actually. I got them at, I made them all the most, recent that they're all a specific type of fabric file. Yes, I use fabric, it's because my PC can't handle recording and also a heavy mod. at the same time, a heavy mod pack at the same time. Although if I could, I would. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because the only heavy mod pack that I have is, not comforting. It's not a comforting mod pack, I'll say that, friend. But yeah, remember to drink water, stay hydrated, because I haven't been, and I should be doing that. Especially given that in these videos I talk for like so long. Like I should be taking better care of my voice, but I really don't. Also to anyone who came here because of the bunny comic that I made, that's gonna be something that's going to continue being worked on. And if you don't know what the bunny comic is, on my TikTok I have posted a small comic of two bunnies, and it blew up like massively. And it's the first thing of mine that's actually blown up, so I'm happy about it. But also, like, I didn't know it was that simple. If I knew it was that simple, I would have, like, been a lot, like, I would still probably be doing Minecraft content, but, like, I wouldn't have thought, oh, maybe I need to replace the, thumbnails I'm making. Because I don't think they're very good, but apparently if the bunnies can blow up, maybe they are that good. Either that or people just really liked that, the bunny just poofed out of existence because she ran full force into Bun Bun. That could also be it. And honestly, that's extremely relatable, because I would too, girl. I'm realizing that because I mentioned them, I think that means they're canon now. They're canon to the MT universe. This is great. I'm so glad this is what we have. Okay. This is great. Fortunately I don't experience any creepers or anything dangerous at all. For once I play it safe and I'm just being safe in Minecraft. So unfortunately you won't see the creeper confetti mod unless I decide not to continue working on the farm next episode and instead work on probably collecting more diamonds actually. That's probably what it would be. Sorry, I know it's like hard to see because of the rain. Also, unless I like somehow gain immovable amounts of laziness, there should be subtitles on this episode which will hopefully allow you to understand what I am saying better. Hooray! I needed to make a very low effort episode just in general, but it is also good that I'll be able to test the subtitles on this one. Even though it is such a goofy episode to test it on. Cause it's at 2 times speed and I'm just running around and frolicking, making a farm. And placing flowers because my inventory is like super full and I don't want to go back to the house and actually sort things. Also, I swear eventually I will post the house party. House party? No. A house tour video on my TikTok and or as a, maybe both as a YouTube short and as a TikTok just because not everyone has TikTok. Which I don't blame them for at all. Like everyone has their own limits when it comes to social media and some people literally only watch YouTube and some people literally only watch TikTok. I am like, also, my snake's been doing a lot better. She's gotten a lot happier recently, which I'm very happy about. I like that my snake is happy. She's been climbing out of her hide a lot more often. She wasn't ever since we got the hide, and I had been concerned about her because she used to be very explorative and was out often. And then she started to hide, and I got worried, but no, she's fine. she's out exploring again. Also, I don't know why the world keeps re-rendering. Also, my last video wasn't laggy like I thought it was going to be, which is good. Although it was horrific. It wasn't a great video, but that's, you know, something I'm working on. I'm a newer YouTuber, so, like, you're gonna have to give me patience as I work on things and improve my content quality. Alright, now that we have, like, the main, farm is down, we can start making the next two. Because, again, I counted wrong and mistook mushrooms for being able to grow, and I forgot they actually can, so... Also, all of this gets destroyed in like a few moments. Yep, right now. Because I changed my mind and figured it'd be a bit better, like a little bit back. Which actually, I could put moats in between them. That would be pretty cool. I'm gonna put moats between them. Maybe depending on what me and Mori do, I'll end up either continuing working on this or going into the mines. Because in case you didn't know, my good friend Mori and I have a shared Minecraft world that we play on every so often. And by every so often, I mean very often. So again, just to clarify, friend, this isn't the actual speed that I've been going at this entire time. It's sped up by it's like 2 times the speed of what I was going at. I don't think anyone would assume that it, like, was the base speed, but it just, you know, better safe than sorry. Also, I'm really hoping this entire farm doesn't die when winter comes, because if it does, that would really suck. Because then I just made an entire farm for, well, not exactly nothing, but, like, not very much. And I still need to make, like, an animal farm. Maybe try to find a button or something, I don't know. Like some kind of pet. It may, okay. The rendering thing may be related to me opening my inventory. Yeah, that seems like the pattern that's going on. So whenever I open my inventory, the world has to re-render. Which I suppose makes sense, because I don't think my shaders affect my inventory, from what I remember. I don't think, at least. Honestly, I'm just glad I didn't lose all of the footage of me actually making something for once. Like, for once you get to see me create something and not just like, okay, well, we have a house now. I'm very sorry for both you and myself that all that footage got lost. That's when I realized I didn't put water in that hole so the pumpkin wasn't growing. I'm gonna go into first person for the next bit until I'm done digging out the entire underside of this. Sorry that the offhand's missing. I don't know where it went, and I'm sure it's something I did. And also, sorry that it got dark. I don't know what happened. I swear I was able to see for this. I'm wondering if maybe my offhand being missing had something to do with that. There's going to be a shortcut as I try to figure that out. Okay, friend, well, I figured something out. I don't know if that means that it'll light up in the darkness now or not, but hopefully it will. Hopefully. Because we're about to see. Nope. Okay, great. That's so great. Okay, that's gonna be another. I may just not use it like this again, and it's entirely my own fault. Like this does seem, it's like trying to use a new program. I'm gonna have to get used to it. Because for now, obviously, I'm just starting out, so I don't know how to use it, and so everything's kind of messed up a little bit. So I'll just cut out all of these black parts, because you can't see anything. And I don't think that's very interesting for you, friend. Okay, this might be a weird thing to say, but watching my very sped up POV is kind of reminding me of those, like, videos of, like, tutorial on how to ride, like, a horse or something, and then it's, like, a drone footage going through, like, an abandoned building, or, like, over buildings. That's kind of the vibes I'm getting from this. Obviously, I'm not a horse on a drone, or I'm not a drone, I'm not drone footage. I'm full human. But just the, like, I may be really disoriented. That may be just what's up. I could fully be, like, disassociating right now, and I don't really know. Oh yeah, I'm out of it. Okay, never mind. Ignore the horse drone. Just keep watching. As I said, I needed something easy. I'm also watching this because I don't even remember going through and filming the thing. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I'm getting sick from this. No, I've been feeling sick. It's just gotten worse. The static isn't helping. Although it looks pretty. I wanna lick it. That's not good. Don't lick the static. Do not lick your screen. Please. It's unhygienic. It's unhygienic. And you don't know what you can get from it. From licking your screen. So don't do it. I mean, I am engaged, so I guess my content's working, but like, well, I'm kind of engaged. I'm like I'm paying attention, but I'm disassociating while I pay attention, so am I really paying attention? I guess not, but that's the purpose of my episode, so I guess I'm doing good? Hooray! Goal accomplished, question mark? Yeah, I'm on like the verge of falling over. I need to pay attention. Or not really pay attention, just like, not do that. Preferably. It's weird to think I did this all like a few minutes ago. Well, not a few minutes, like 30. Like half an hour ago, but like... It's weird. Also, again, I swear I can see while I'm doing this. I swear. Don't think I ever made that entrance look better. It's just not meant to be an entrance. So I guess whenever I decide to finish the farm, it's gonna get covered up, but like... Speaking of covering things up... I needed to get rid of all of that dirt somehow, and the only thing I could think of was to cover all surrounding holes of my base. Which will hopefully prevent future accidents, but it probably won't. I'm surprised it was so bright for me, and now, like, the footage is so dark for you guys. Usually I think it's, like, meant to be the other way around, but... I'm gonna say again, don't eat the pixels. Don't lick your screen. It is tempting, though. I am tempted. But don't do it. Also, I will get that iron later, don't worry about it. Oh goodness, it started lagging here. Ooh. 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 It's kind of like I'm teleporting everywhere, which is a little cool, but also, like, I'm staring at the screen like a goldfish. Seeing all this progress, like, sped up extremely fast, it makes me feel like I didn't do that much progress. Probably by the next time I leave this cave, is when the leaves will have changed colors, so pay attention. Pay attention to the colors of the leaves. Okay. Yep. They're yellow now. It could. The little reload spikes may also be the mods themselves reloading, because I noticed it turned the trees leaves back to green, so it may just be stuff uploading or updating, not uploading. Probably putting the mushrooms back here if I had to take a guess. Because truthfully, that's all I can do. I don't know. You don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, the tree leaves have all turned like more yellow. And they'll probably at some point like not have any leaves at all. Except for maybe the cherry blossoms, they may keep their leaves. I don't know why they would, but like they're not turning yellow, they seem to be fine. So here is when I realized that the cocoa bean is not going on to the thing. And when I realized that the trees are like changing leaf color as well. At the exception of the spruce logs, obviously. Enderman warning. An Enderman shows up. Yep, there he is. Said it just in time. And then he just keeps talking. Just casually eavesdropping on like a normal conversation. I may have to put this further apart next episode. But yeah, we're just about done with the farm. There's just like a few at least for this episode, there's just like small little details that are gonna be shown soon. Most of my videos probably won't be like this, where it's a time lapse of whatever I'm doing. Even though this is like really funny to watch. Oh. So for whatever reason, the items in that cabinet, in like some of those cabinets just weren't rendering. Because there are items in like the back cabinets, there's, you know, diamonds. I don't know why they didn't render, that's silly. This friend is a reminder to stay healthy and to do what you love doing. Goodbye, friend. From your friendly Eldritch Comfort.